I take testosterone through London transgender clinics, so I thought I would go through them for surgery as well. And initially I did, and they said it's going to be like months away. But then they called me one day and they said, we've got a new surgeon, we can get you an appointment next week. And that was great, we had the appointment, and then they went completely silent on me. And I kept calling them, and they're like, oh yeah, eventually we'll book you in and we'll get a date. But they never did. So I made a post on Reddit, of all places, and Jason contacted me to let me know that Vahidi was no longer working for them, and we went on from there. My first interactions with Jason were fantastic, because being Reddit, I thought maybe it was like a scam at first, but we had a really long, in-depth conversation. One, convinced me that he wasn't scamming me, and two, also just, with the London Transgender Clinic, it doesn't feel like you're talking to a person. It feels like there's a very standard way of doing things. But with Jason, it was like he actually wants to help me, which was fantastic. It was good, yeah. All my concerns and questions were answered, and it was just very relaxed. I wasn't nervous or anything. I mean, it was nerve-wracking, definitely, because I've had surgeries before, but that was when I was really, really young, so I didn't know what to expect going into it. I knew the morning of I couldn't wear my binder, and that was a little bit nerve-wracking, because I hadn't gone outside without my binder in years, but that was the only issue getting to the hospital. And once I was there, everything was organized, go to this room, just wait around, and it went as it should. It was fantastic. If I had a question or anything, I just emailed or even WhatsApped my nurse, so I'm a rather small person, so there was an issue of getting compression socks and stuff like that, but they made sure I had everything, made sure everything fit. It was all taken care of. It was perfect. I'm so happy. It's perfect. It's just everything is pretty symmetrical. The scars aren't they're visible, but I don't really care that much. They look lovely. I'm really happy I chose Mr Vahidi for my surgery. I definitely recommend Mr Vahidi. He's been excellent in every way. I've had no complaints with him or his team at all. Before, it's a bit of an odd one. Before, I didn't like touching people, I didn't like hugging people, I just didn't like contact. And now, I love it so much. I get to stay around friends' houses or just walk around my house without having to worry about people seeing anything. I don't have to go with my binder everywhere. I can just live comfortably without having to worry about it. It's fantastic.
Well, for me, I've not been there from the very beginning, so I didn't even really notice that much at the beginning, in terms of, I couldn't even tell if he was transgender or not until he mentioned it to me, really. But one thing that I do remember a lot over the last year is a lot of the phone calls that he had to do to try and make this happen. And I've got a lot of respect for him for knowing that this is what he wants, and to sort of make that jump when there's a lot of things that could get in the way of it.
I think seeing the change in his confidence is amazing. From us being at school and sitting in the library because we didn't like seeing other people, to taking him to a bar in Dalston and watching him break dance in the middle of the floor is something I never thought I'd see, but I'm so glad I did.
I guess just contact other people. So Reddit, again, really helped me a lot. If I had any questions, there's a subreddit, Transgender UK, which is really helpful. And then, you can ask a general question, or there'll be other people who write about their experiences. So on my Reddit. I've written like essay length, like detailing all my appointments and surgery, how everything went. And I'm always happy to answer questions. You know, people sometimes contact me about my experience, like about, you know, like about the people, about pricing, whatever. And I'm always happy to answer those questions.